Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from, whatever part of the world you're watching from. My name is Omouni Umishori. Yes, I and this is my channel, Omish Living. I opened this channel in 2024 last year, and currently I have 14 subscribers made up of close family and friends, people who know me personally. Um, I've always been wanting to come here to do more like an introduction video, and I've been procrastinating on that. And I guess this is the time. And I've been wanting to come around to just for people to know me, because my YouTube channel can't just be made up of people I know personally, because I know there's so many YouTube channels I'm a subscriber to. I've subscribed to in time past that I don't know them personally, but I knew them from YouTube, and I've resonated with their channels, with their content. And I also want mine to be like that. That someone would just a random person can just stop by. A YouTube algorithm can just take the person there and just bring it up, pop up on your screen, and you just want to know who is this person, and then you subscribe. It doesn't have to be someone I know or that knows me personally. So, and that's why we're here. Join me as I introduce myself personally. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a Christian. Yes, I'm a mother to two lovely daughters. I'm a Christian to the core, and this channel is also to bring to life what I do, my life on a day-to-day basis, my Christian life as a mother, as a wife, how I carry out my daily activities, nurturing my children, even as a woman, as a human being, and also as a child of God, most importantly. And that's why this channel was birthed, because I've, I would say, I've consumed a lot on YouTube. So I guess this is the time for people to also consume positively from me as well. I opened YouTube was in 2014, yes, and I've been around for a while. There's so many YouTube channels like that I've subscribed to, and I've followed and have enjoyed. I opened my channel last year. It's been pressing on my mind to always own a YouTube channel, but I've just been procrastinating. I don't know why. I don't know why, but each time I come to YouTube and I consume someone's content, I'm like, and this is good. I love this. Is it Christian? Is it food? Is it family, lifestyle, children's, you know, programs? Because my kids love YouTube, by the way. So they come around, they check. They're always there, not always, but they come on YouTube, watch Christian children's programs on YouTube, and I've just wanted to also be a part of this YouTube family and experience what it feels like, and that's why I'm here. So, like I said earlier, I'm here for the introduction, and this is not just an introduction, but also a get to know me. I'll be asking a few questions. I've noted down some few questions that I want to share, and I would also answer. I'll ask myself, and I'll also answer those questions, and just for us to know ourselves. Okay, so you can subscribe, like, and share. Please don't forget. While we get right into the video today. Okay. The first question I have here is what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? Okay. What inspired me to start my YouTube channel? I think I've answered that question when I was in my introduction. What inspired me to start my YouTube channel? The YouTube channels I've watched. the ones that subscribe to this inspired me. I've always been inspired to start. Like a few, if I mention a few of them, it's something I've always loved. I read mass communication in university. Um, in my project work, my topic was the influence of social media on the youths and using YouTube and Facebook as a case study. Not even knowing that YouTube was going to be a big thing now, but that was my project topic, and this was I'm talking about 13 years ago. Yes, 13 years ago when I left university, that was my project topic. And 13 years ago from now, YouTube was not even popular. Google, people were just trying to get a hang of Google, because I remember then I'll go on Google, I'll research my project topics, I'll research things, maybe when I'm giving some assignments or some projects to do back in school. Then I'll just go on. I had a small phone then that was, internet, um, that had internet. I would then have, and as far back as then, I've always been internet savvy. I've always been social media savvy. So I've always known how to browse and log on to you or Google. Any of these things, in fact, then my colleagues back then used to call me Google to the rescue. There were some things that random things long before the days of ChatGPT that just started, recently. But Google has always been a thing, and what inspired me to start my YouTube channel is the fact that I've always had it inside of me. I think I've just been maybe laid back. I've I've always enjoyed viewing more, but now is the time for me to also make people enjoy mine as well. So, and that's why I'm here. So, can you tell us a little bit about your faith journey and how it influences your life? Okay, my faith journey, I also mentioned it during my introduction. I'm a Christian, I'm a child of God. It's written. If I can write it over my head, you'll see it on my forehead. So I'm a Christian. So, and that's part of what inspired this YouTube channel and also my faith journey. Growing up, my mom is someone you can regard as a prayer warrior, and even right now, my mom is a deaconess. Even before she became a deaconess, she has always been the prayerful mother. We've always gone, follow her to church. The same thing with my dad. Like my parents were, we didn't have this childhood of, oh, mother will stay at home, but father goes to church, or father goes to a different church, mother goes to a different church. No, we would always go to church as a family. My growing up was very interesting. My childhood was very interesting. I have lovely memories of my childhood, of good Christian upbringing, and that's what I've also inculcated in my children as well. And I also want people to know, even people that don't know me, they should know me through YouTube. That, oh, there's this Christian content creator. We have lots of content creators now. In fact, a huge number of content creators, and also a huge number of Christian content creators. I also want to be a part of the content creators because I've known some, I've met some, I've listened to them, and I also want to be a part of that. What does a typical day look like for you? A typical day for me is number one, I'm an 8 to 5er. I have a job. I go to like an office. One of these days, I might just do a daily vlog on my 8 to 5, what my 8 to 5 looks like. But on a daily basis, what my typical day looks like, I wake up 5 a.m. every day. I've got kids, and school run starts by 5 a.m. If you don't want to go late, if I don't want them to be late for school. There was a time where doing the school bus shuttle, but we no longer use school bus, so we do drop-offs. My husband drops them in the morning and picks them up in the afternoon, So, but even without the school bus, even without the school bus system, if you want to meet up, if you don't want your children to go to school, 5 o'clock is like, in fact, it's even decent. I know some people that wake up earlier than that, but for me, I wake up 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. Once I'm up, I head straight to the kitchen, get their lunch bags ready, breakfast time, and I have someone that also assists. So she's also up, takes care of the girls, takes them for a bath, get them dressed. By 7:20, 7:30, we're out of the house. The days we are late, 7:20, 7:30. But the days we are very punctual, 7:15, 7:20, we are out of the house. My dad drops them up to school and I head straight to my office. And I close by 6 p.m. But for the days I'm off duty, once the girls leave by 7:20, I go back to bed. Not necessarily sleep, but I just stay back in bed, rest, pick up my phone, or I pick up my journal and just jot things down, or I just have my me time. Depends on what my mood feels like on that particular day. And I can have breakfast like 12:1. I'm not much of a breakfast person. So sometimes I have breakfast 12:1. That's brunch, right? So, and once I have breakfast around that time, till the girls get back from school by 3 p.m. Once they are back, there's a tutor that comes around and she also helps to brush up things they've learned at school, and dinner time, and then we're off to bed. That's for the days I'm off. If it's a weekend, some weekends I'm at work. I told you it's a shift job, so there's some public holidays I'm at work. Weekends I'm at work. There's some Saturdays and Sundays duty calls. So it's not a typical 8 to 5 that Monday to Friday, then you have your weekends. Some days, some weekends I'm off to work, and some Mondays when people are getting busy to go to work, I'm off duty, I'm home. If I'm not doing my getting things done in the house, maybe I just feel like okay, I can go out. Maybe one of these days I'll do a vlog on my 8 to 5, what it looks like, right? We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that definitely. And the next question here says, how would you describe your personal lifestyle or the vibe of your channel? Okay, my personal lifestyle I would say is subtle. Looking at me, you already know. My lifestyle is subtle. Christian in terms of my day-to-day activities. It's subtle. I'm not much of a makeup person. Well, I like makeup, not like I don't. I do. But jewelry, yes. Just little here and there. Nothing too extravagant or flashy. And then to the vibe of my channel, Omish Living. Omish Living was coined from my name, Omish, Omishore, Omish Living. I just want people to, I want to share what I've always enjoyed, my personal life with Christ and my work with God. I just feel people need to also, I've consumed a lot on YouTube positively, and I also want to also share with people what I've consumed. Also, even from my own personal experience. I want people to also resonate with me as well. That when they click on my channel, they're like, oh, they want to go and watch this channel, or they want to watch this content, or they want to see this video, or one of my videos encouraged them, one of my videos helped them, one of my videos at a point in time encouraged them, built up their joy. I want something like that for myself as well. So it takes us to the next one that says, what are your favorite hobbies or activities outside of YouTube? My favorite hobbies or activities outside of YouTube? Going out. And some people that know me be like, going out, really? Yeah, I'm not an outgoing person, so to say, but I love when I take my kids out. Like when I'm out and take my trip, it takes the girls out. Like they have fun, they're always happy. And when I see them joyful, it gives me there's this sense of satisfaction I get from them being happy. You know, kids can be free-minded, they're free, they're happy, they run around. I also use the opportunity to also, unwind as well, just relax, have time. And also another way of one of my hobbies or activities also I and my husband, when we go out, when my husband takes me out, that is because we're always busy. So one of the few times when we squeeze out time to take ourselves out, we leave the kids at home or we just go out. Nothing too extravagant or expensive, just to have a personal time outside of the noise at home, the kids and all, or outside of the stress of work. We just want to have our personal time just to, come together again, talk, discuss, have fun, relax. That's one of my activities as well, hobbies. And also going out with my friends, my girlfriends now, because we hardly do. But each time we plan, maybe we plan and somebody comes up with something or with an excuse. Sometimes it could be me or any of them, and which is understandable because we're all mothers. Something can just come up and it disrupts what we already had planned. But anytime that outing eventually materializes, it's always something I've always looked forward to because we tend to talk, we share ideas, we rub minds, we come together, we pray together, we advise each other, we laugh. It's it's something I always look forward to. It's one of my activities and hobbies. Even also with my family because I'm a close knit. I come from a close knit family. So with my mom and my sisters, being with them, talking with them, we hardly do. But anytime we come around like that, I always look forward to. It's something I always look forward to and enjoy. It says, do you have any favorite Bible verses or quotes that you live by? Yes, I do. I have a lot of them, but the few I can mention now, um, Matthew 6:33 that says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Meaning, what is it you're looking for? What is it you've always admired or expected or want God to do for you? God cannot be limited, He's unlimited. So there's nothing you're asking God for. And when as much as you seek Him first, He says, seek ye first His kingdom, and every other thing shall be added. Every other thing, is it wealth? Is it wisdom? Is it money? Is it power? Is it glory? Is it whatever? Is it marriage? Is it children? Whatever it is, He has to do. Everything you want that you desire is in God. So when we seek God first, those things are inside. So it's a total package. So another of the passage I also resonate with is the path of the just is as a shining light that shines brighter and brighter until the perfect day. Before 18, the path of the just is as a shining light that shines brighter and brighter until the perfect day. Another Bible passage I resonate with is one that says, for my God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. God cannot be boxed. He can't be boxed. He can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask for. Everything. Is there anything you're asking God for? Anything He can do. That passage is a reminder for me. It speaks to me that God cannot be boxed. He's more than enough. And He's a gracious God, He's a glorious God, He's powerful. And another one that says, he that has started His good works shall bring it to perfection. Will bring it to perfection. God has started it. Is there whatever project you started that you just feel like, maybe it's stressing you or it's giving you concerns? Remember, God will bring you to perfection. The next question here says, what are your biggest inspirations in life or within the Christian community? My biggest inspiration in life and also within the Christian community is my mom. Yeah, she's my biggest inspiration. That's my mother. My mother is my biggest inspiration. She's a woman of God. She's a virtuous woman. She's a woman of grace. When I see her, I see a strong woman, and I want to be like her. I'm aspiring to be like her. So she inspires me in a lot of ways, like in so many ways. So I take, in fact, I take most of my ideology and the way I run my things, the way I do my things today, even my Christian work, I took it from her. So she's one of my biggest inspiration. She's number one after Jesus. Yeah, after Jesus. And also, I also have other inspirations in my Christian work. That's Bishop Oyedepo, Pastor Adeboye, Joel Austin, T.D. Jakes, my pastor, Reverend Biodo Fatoyinbo, a whole lot of them, a whole lot. And also, even on this YouTube space, I have people that are my that are also my inspiration. CCME, Omabel. I've always followed CCME since 2014. In fact, she was one of the reasons why I've always loved to have a YouTube channel. I've just been laid back about it, but it's something I've always wanted. I've always enjoyed her videos. I've always, she has always inspired me to start a YouTube channel. Even back then when YouTube was not what it wasn't what it is right now. And also Omabel. Omabel, I joined her channel. I subscribed to her channel also in 2014 when she just had the twin girls, and it's a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I also have some other YouTube channels that I just listen to them and I subscribe because I like them, their words. I just resonate with it. Even the DIYs for my girls as well. My girls love CMS content a lot. They love CMS content. Even years after 8 years in marriage, but with two girls, they've also started enjoying YouTube. And in fact, one of them would be my oldest daughter. She loves to watch YouTube. She has some favorite content creators on YouTube, which she also loves to watch. CMS, I introduced them to CMS channel, so it's something they love and they enjoy, and those are my inspirations in terms of my Christian work, my Christian life, YouTube, and on the YouTube space as well. It says what the next question says, what do you hope viewers take away from watching your videos? I hope they take away what I always take away from people's YouTube channels when I watch the ones I love. What do I take away from those channels? I take away I'm always fired up. I'm always inspired. It encourages me to know that no, I'm not alone. I want people to know when they come to my channel, they should feel this well of joy that will swell inside of them out on their outside. That even if they were having a bad day, the moment they key into my channel, they just live with joy, and something they're always expectant for. That once I go to that channel, I know she has a word for me. She has a word for that. I always have a joy. I always have a word for anyone that subscribes to my channel, and that every time they come to subscribe, anytime you come to subscribe to my channel, that you would always have a new word to take away every day, new experiences to take away every day, new lessons to take away every day. That's my expectation, and that's my hope that viewers would take away from watching my videos. Okay, it says if I could give one piece of advice to someone starting a faith-based lifestyle, what would it be? Advice. I'm just starting. If you could give one piece of advice to someone starting a faith-based lifestyle, what would this be? I am just starting. So, what advice am I to give? Okay, the advice I'll give is just be yourself. Okay, that's what I know I can give right now, right? I'll be back to this in a year time. 1 year from now, I'll come back. I'll come and give advice. So maybe 6 months from now, right? So, what I'll advise is be yourself. Just be yourself. It's a speech. Be yourself, because the other channels I've always followed. I've always mentioned your previous channels or the other channels I've watched, and I love. They're always themselves. So they're themselves. Like, if time will tell. If you're not yourself, if you're forming on maybe your intonation or your accent or your body language or the way you carry yourself, if it's not you, it will tell. It will just show that you're acting, and it will show at the long run. So just be yourself, and believe in yourself. Be yourself, believe in yourself, right? As you're believing in yourself, believe in God as well, because God will not come down. Just the way I've been procrastinating starting this channel or coming. I have a few videos. I have I think most of the videos I have, they're short. They're short. Is it short cut? Short videos. They're short videos. They are YouTube shorts. So I've not really done a sit out like this with the camera right in front of me. No, I've not. But I have just few of them. But this is the first time I'll be doing a video like this. So just try and be yourself. Believe in yourself and trust God. Be yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust God and trust the process. Just the way I am. As I'm advising, I'm also advising myself. I'm speaking to myself as well. So, and that brings us to the end of the um, get to know me. I think there's one more question I would like to take. I can see it here. This is, what are you most excited to share with your viewers on this channel? What am I most excited to share? I'm most excited to share my lifestyle, my motherhood journey, my Christian walk, who I am, who is Omon, who is Omish living. Yes, I'm most excited to share that. How God inspires me every day, how my faith in God inspires me every day, how I've trusted God for the most little things and the most biggest things, and God has always come through for me. That's what I'm most excited about. To share my daily experiences, my daily living with everyone, with you that has watched to this point. If you watched this video to this point, I'm most excited to share my experiences with you. And if you've watched to this point, please subscribe to the channel, like and share, and please come back for the next video, because the next video will be coming, will be getting published anytime soon. So please subscribe to my channel, share and like. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for watching this video to this point. Thank you, I really appreciate it. So looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.